Hey, Taurus people. People cross-watching for a Taurus person or they got Taurus placements, okay? I got Take Your Time for you. The song I heard was Usher. I heard Take It Slow, and then I heard Usher, Nice and Slow. Um, I got a real pretty, pretty little thing that's waiting for me. That's what that song is. I pull up. But it's a remix because they say and quit anticipating. So somebody's anticipating and they need to stop it. Oh. I got a real pretty, pretty little thing that's waiting for me. It's time to pull up and stop anticipating. She like, just be good, love. Please don't keep me waiting. Ah, that's a remix on your ass. That's what that is. Somebody needs to stop playing around and get on in there. But maybe you are taking your time, but just don't overly take your time. Like, I'm talking to a Taurus, right? So, however that go, it might flip the script on us later, but it did say take your time. So I'm just gonna roll with the energy. Um, Let me keep reading. Oh damn, the remix is still going. She got plans to take your hand and go places your heart ain't never seen. Do you know what I mean? Usher didn't say none of that, but just call it the remix. So somebody's just like wanting to make something that lasts long. They don't care if it got to go slow or if y'all go slower, you the slowest moving sign in the tarot. They don't care about none of that. They just want to make sure going slow or building or and putting in their energy don't go in vain. So take your time, but don't be procrastinating. I feel like there are mutual emotions and differences in how people handle said emotions. Somebody is so nervous that their feet getting cold. Please don't leave the person on the other end hanging because y'all equally been through something. And this is your moment. And you want it. And you better never let it go. That's what Eminem said. It's time for someone to experience something that they need. You may not even know you need it. Damn it. Where's that going? Okay. I don't want all that. Where was I at? Something you never knew you needed shows up to aid you in some way. And I heard you'll be glad it did. Somebody is going to do something that they have been hesitant to do or just constantly putting off. It just goes better than you thought it would. Or it's just what you needed somehow. Can I just zoom in without that happening? Somebody is trying to get to the bottom of an issue and it's at a standstill because somebody doesn't want to do their parts or their job. You can't get through to somebody in order to get something done. This could be a company or a person. The company is hard to get on the phone and they got automated messages for everything. And the person got an excuse or they complain about everything. Can't take you nowhere is what I heard. Somebody's going to embarrass you in some way. You get really irritated with them too. Like you had one damn job to do and you couldn't even do that. It's like that's the energy. Let me keep going. Wait a minute. Somebody needs to be micromanaging everything they do or they gonna mess it up. And then I heard you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. The strongest energy. Why'd I put that? I didn't mean to say strongest. It's supposed to be the slowest, but it says stronger, so we're gonna roll with it. The strongest energy is the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if that's true, but that came out, okay? I would have said technically the slowest. So where somebody is taking or needs to take their time and make sure this is something that will last them long term. It looked good, but can you depend on it to stay this way? Before you do any major investing, you're going to be seeing what you're dealing with, or you need to. I feel like for some people, if you're just seeing what you're dealing with, that'll help you better dip your toe in the water. Some shit like that. It's better than cold feet on some shit you want. Because if you want it, then what you hesitating for? It's only one reason that you could be, because you're afraid. You afraid it's gonna fuck you up. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You tugging more at my heart. Look, motherfucker got that magnifying glass on you. Or you got it out there? The shit is getting real around this part. I need to make sure. Absolutely, positively. Do you love me, Divinity? I'm just saying. I know people be bullshitting these days. You can't say you blame a motherfucker. But just don't keep me waiting for everybody, because then I'm going to start thinking we playing games here. Shit. I'm going to start thinking that you talking a good game, but you ain't walking it. And I don't like that. You better come through this bitch should walk on a crip walk or something. I need to see it. What's the energy? What's the frequency for the Taurus people? Spirit, universe, ancestors, and spirit guides. What do we need to know? Some people be showing you and everything. It still don't be enough. Like, no. You're putting on a really good show, aren't you? Look at it. Look at this Leo. It's a Leo right there. Boom. Leo energy. King of Wands to the strength. That's definitely Leo. And then the Ten of Pentacles. I'm just trying to marry you, girl. Somebody serious about you. And there you are. Taurus energy. Well, I just got to take my time and make sure, because in the past, look, he can't stand it when I'm not these niggas. I'm not these dudes you used to dealing with. Men can't stand it. Like, baby, just chill. Let me vent a little bit. Let me get it off my chest. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that in the past, trying to trust somebody got me fucked up. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to say that you was Billy John, Bobby, and Joe. I'm just trying to say, shit. Let's be realistic here. Look. Let's be logical. Let's think about this. I do feel like a person won't be with you, though, long term. I feel like you this empress, and you the one taking your time, because you want to make sure that you all on the same page of love. Like, nah, I don't want no bullshit. You want to make sure it's fair, it's balanced before you invest. That's what that's about. Same stuff from the meditation. But the person is there for the investment. The Leo person. I'm speaking on him. I don't know about. Let me just keep jumping. Some other people probably there, too, for the investment. But that's the Leo right there that we're speaking on. Upon. The Two of Wands, the High Priestess. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Somebody been waiting a long time. Like, tell me something. Tell me where I see. That's the worst thing to do, is just leave a motherfucker hanging, because now they over here trying to figure out where they stand in your life. Do they matter to you? Because they constantly thinking of you, and you ain't even reach out. Like, motherfuckers be getting it for real. Like, when motherfuckers really care, or they really be trying to build something for real, they be trying to understand the consistency. Consistency seems small, but that motherfucker shit matter. Because you can't be falling the fuck off of me and thinking, we ain't about to fall off and pick up. Hello. We ain't gonna do that. Because I need some consistency. I'm just saying. People like to switch up and shit. No, it look a little flaky. I gotta make sure. So the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Somebody dealing with a Libra woman. Taurus masculine. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Death card. Ace of Wands, King of Swords. He very logical, this Taurus. This Taurus masculine is very logical. The give and take is equal. I feel like y'all had some type of mishaps or some type of disagreement, but y'all balanced that out with this Two of Pentacles energy. Y'all worked it out. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles is the 8. So y'all worked it out. Y'all still dealing. Transforming Death card, because y'all still passionate about each other, but he's still logical when he need to be addressing love. You can't be logical when it comes to love. You need emotion. Emotion and love go hand in hand. So being logical and love is really not going to get you anywhere. But nowhere. I'm saying. That's why I said somebody receiving communications that you make them happy. They want to be something. Ten of Cups is like a relationship, or they just might just telling you, you know, yeah, that's what they're saying. Somebody's receiving communication here about Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Let's make it serious. But there's a guarded energy there that's kind of flaky, and that's the problem there. I don't even know how somebody, no offense to you, but I don't know why you want to commit to this person. They make you happy, but they flaky, so that's not dependable. So, no offense to the Taurus masculine, but that's what this is showing up is that you're guarded because you've been through a lot. So you just don't trust this woman and what she's telling you. You feel like she's pulling your chain, so to speak, yanking my chain or whatever they call it. Tell me about this Two of Wands, Two of Swords. That's why you got to use your intuition and stop being so logical. See, the problem with a lot of men, I'm gonna tell you what. The problem with a lot of y'all men, and I'm gonna say a lot, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all think that all women are the same, right? Because most women come straight out the back, straight out the barrel, making sure you got some money in your pocket, or making sure you can buy this and buy that. Y'all just assume that all women be having a price, so that's how you just address every single woman, or you be used to a certain type of woman, so you address them all the same, and then motherfuckers be turned off by that. Somebody tried to. I was like, what was I doing? Dropping off a DoorDash. And I don't like to be treated like a piece of meat. I don't be wearing a little. I wear some clothes that fit, but I don't be like that. I don't want little bitty clothes and you can see too much, because now I can't be mad that you treat me like a piece of meat, right? So somebody's hollering, oh, that gotta be my DoorDash. Look at those thighs. Like, it was just a turn off. Like, ugh, y'all just, that's thirsty. And then talking about, we ain't thirsty. I said, acting thirsty like that and then saying you ain't thirsty is wild. And I just laughed and walked off, because that's just. And then another dude says, well, you'll be thirsty too if you see a fine dude. That's why I said, no, they used to different type of women, because I'm not getting thirsty. Baby, I ain't getting thirsty if I see little baby and I loves him. So, groupie ain't my thing. I'd rather be your bro or your homie or something before I be a groupie of yours. I'm cool. So, no, I don't get thirsty when I see a fine dude. I get thirsty if I see a dude that's fine and he's he mine or something like that. I might get a little thirsty then. But I ain't just out here trying to get thirsty. It's cool. And then then all of y'all, I'm one woman. It's a five of y'all. Y'all all trying to holler. Like, I'm a little intimidated. The fuck is y'all doing? What that say? Hey, I say live your truth. The world will teach you different if you let them. So, this two of Wands is about choices, movements, and decisions. But you see how she looking. She looking toward, this is like the world, and so to speak. Her world will be just looking at it, right? Looking at planning. Looking at where you want to go, like your future, where you want stuff to go. What are your choices, your plans? What are you strategizing, right? So there's something there. And then we got the Six of Pentacles again. They're pulling somebody wanting to have an equal give and take. That's fair. That's balanced. And this Libra person, she wants an equal give and take that's fair and balanced. And the only way the Taurus masculine is going to see that is if he uses intuition. He got to stop being so logical and be willing to put some feelings in there, but you're too afraid to do that. So you need to step back on logic and reach out to your ancestors or something. See, people too logic, they can't get an intuition. They too busy not believing. Oh, it's a logical explanation for everything until it ain't. All this spiritual shit happening around the world and y'all still think shit is logical. But you got to do what you got to do. Your next card is you need to use your intuition. I didn't even look down there. I knew that was there because I already said it. But the only way you're going to see the perspective that you need to see is through your intuition. That's the only way you're going to see this woman for who she is. And she not trying to fuck you over like everybody else. She here for you. And now you got to be the one to make the final judgment call. Or the universe will make it for you. Not saying that you need to hurry up, but I'm saying that you can't sit here and be logical when you know you're getting these signs telling you to be intuitive. And if you don't want to be intuitive, then it's not fair to hold this woman up, right? Because it's fair. She's here trying to give you a fair, equal give and take. You don't think some men want that? It's going to take a risk for that? They will. So if you're not going to shit, then we're going to need you to get up off the pot. Simple as that. I'm sorry. Take your time. Constipate a little bit while you're sitting on there. If you look constipated, you need a little stool softener, gotcha, coming right up. But you got to make sure you about the shit at some point. I mean, take your phone in there, but a shit shouldn't take no more than an hour. I'm just saying, you get the point, because that's what they're telling you intuitively. They're trying to let you know. And when you are getting messages intuitively, that's directly from the spirit. The spirit is going to over-trump everything in this world. Okay? Your sight, your logic, everything. Some things just can't be explained. When you look at the woman, and she might got this one side about her that makes you really skeptical about her, but maybe that's just the way you look at it, right? The spirit is saying this person is going to be fair. They're going to exchange and give equally, right? You just got to look in your intuition to see it. That third eye is what you got to be looking with. Okay? So tell me about this intuition. What's your intuition trying to tell you? The Star. The Page of Cups. It's good news is what they're telling you. This is wish fulfillment. Look, this is healing. This is fairness. This is balance. This is equilibrium. This is wish fulfillment. Express. Put a little love in your heart. Express some emotion. Express a little bit. Give a little bit. You're going to get a little bit. Just try that. That's all you got to do. Because some people don't, it's just in them. They don't feel right just taking and not giving back. That's how you look. Look at these motherfuckers' characters. Check her character out. Give something to her and see what she do. But if she been giving to your ass forever and you finally giving it back, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about give something. People's character will let you know. People's character is going to let you know. And then they're not obligated, but it lets you know what kind of person you dealing with. Right? If you always, for example, communication works both ways. If I got to text you all the time, then it's going to seem like you're not really that interested in me like I am in you. Right? Whereas you got some people you're going to text. They're going to text you. The next day, they're going to make sure they reach out first because you've been texting, right? They want to make sure that exchange is equal. That's character, right? Are they obligated to hit you up now? Because no. But they want to let you know that the energy is being reciprocated. That's character. You pay attention to that shit because it lets you know how people are and how they maneuver, right? You got the people who's selfish that's going to take. Every time you give them something, you think about them. Every time you go to the store, you know their favorite snacks is Cheetos and they like a Gatorade, so you grab that shit, right? They pull up and you tell them, well, you pull up with snacks for themselves and they get you shit. Character. So how the fuck I'm thinking about you all the time, but you can go to the store and not think about me once? That's character. Pay attention to that shit. They're going to be a selfish motherfucker in the relationship. They're going to think about them. You going to think about them, and you're going to be feeling left out. That's how you avoid shit. And motherfuckers that you tell like this stuff like this is good character. Motherfucker asks you, y'all having a first conversation. What you like to eat? Oh, I love me a seafood boil. My favorite is seafood boil. And the first day, the motherfucker schedule you to the seafood spot. But let me tell you this. Y'all talk for 2 months before y'all go on the first date. And the first day, the motherfucker tell you it's a surprise and they bring you the seafood boil. That's character. That let you know a motherfucker's listening to you and they're paying attention to what you like and trying to get it for you so they can make you happy. That's character. Some of these dudes you got to repeat the same shit to over and over and over. I thought I told you. I thought. I'm going to behave myself today. I'm going to put you where the children go and time out. See you tomorrow because you'll be back. So that's the point I'm making. Pay attention to people's character because it'll show. And they just being who they are. But people being who they are is what you're going to pay attention to. Because I don't want, if you selfish and that's just you being who you are, ain't no point in me stepping up in your life and try to change you. I'm going to let you be who you are over there in your own energy. Because I'm too giving to deal with somebody selfish. Too giving to have a taker. I just can't do it. Sorry. Set that boundary right on up. Nope, we ain't gonna better do it. Tell me about the Page of Cups. 3 of Cups. 3. See, you need to be vulnerable. I'm gonna say it's you, King of Pentacles. We right over top of your little card. You need to be vulnerable. And not necessarily what I mean by express emotion. So, it's small emotion, but it's vulnerability, right? When you come to somebody and y'all talk about what y'all been through to each other, that's vulnerability. That's opening up, giving a motherfucker a little bit of insights of where you been through. More character. People that care about you, they know something happened to you and it affected you. It might still affect you. They avoid shit like that so that they don't have to bother you with trauma that you already been through. People, like just say, for an example, let's just say, I rebuke this energy for anybody's truth, but I'm just going to make some shit up. Just say somebody used to get burned with cigarettes, right, when they was kids. So now they just can't stand the sight of a cigarette. Let's say your partner that you got, they smoke cigarettes, but they never going to smoke a cigarette in front of you because they know how traumatizing that is for you. Versus, that's character, right? Not your partner, just somebody that's getting to know you or wanting to be a partner. That's character. Now say another motherfucker listen to you vent by that, but the first thing they do when they see you is light a cigarette up. Like they haven't listened or they just don't give a fuck about what you've been through. And those are not people that you want to get into relationships with. People that have poor character, that shit gonna play a role in a relationship, I'm telling you. So, the moon, this is somebody letting you in on a little something that you don't know. Because the Three of Swords is about what broke your heart, what hurt your feelings. And the moon is something saying that you ain't keeping, you haven't exposed it. You don't even let this person in on why you're hesitating, or why it's taking them so long, why it's taking you so long, why they're waiting, this, that, and everything else. The Two of Pentacles. Somebody needs to know what you came from as far as heartbreak and trauma. Open up a little bit. Page of Swords. You might see that you relate in a way. And not like so much as a trauma bond, but I'm saying that this person is being too logical, so they ain't being much emotional. The Page of Swords, Six of Swords, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you, if your intuition kicks in telling you, do you need to do this, and then for some reason you just don't. At some point you don't. And then the Page of Swords comes in, a realignment of your perspective because it's needed. So that's when the Tower happens. The Six of Swords came first, right? But the Tower happens. I feel like the Six of Swords happened after the Tower, because the Wheel of Fortune is about second chances, or something coming back around full circle. And then the Fool's on the bottom saying that you're going to take a risk. Why? Because you feel like you lost it. So it's just, at some point you frustrate the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Pentacles get frustrated by the King of Wands, or whoever y'all dealing with. Right? So then y'all just chalk it up. You know, you be thinking you done with a motherfucker, and here they spin the block, and you just like, oh shit, I ain't think I'd be talking to you no more, but hey. What's the Tower? The Tower's an epiphany Tiffany moment. It's a realignment that's necessary and out of your control, but it might not always be the most comfortable. Nope, it's not going to be comfortable for somebody. The person that keeps staying trapped up in their mind by fear and not doing what they need to do, that's what's on their heart to do, that's the person. You'll miss out, and that'll be a lesson. But I don't feel like you'll miss out for good, but you'll miss out just enough to know what it's like to lose this person. And I feel like that will make all the difference. Judgment call. That judgment call you've been holding back on when it comes to this love and something that definitely makes you happy. Your ship's coming in this bitch, and you're going to change your mind. You're going to do something. You're going to make that, the last card is that you make a decision. Your final judgment call. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. The Magician. The Queen of Wands. See, she got all the tools that you need. She's inspiring. She look good. She's the one. I'm just saying, why ain't you getting out there? You will. Ace of Pentacles. That's what you want. That's what you want to solidify for yourself. Thank you, Dale. And I hope the same for you the next time you're streaming. Okay, oh, so the Magician is about having the tools you need. Hi. The Magician is about having the tools you need to manifest, right? Saying that about the Queen of Swords, she comes with the tools, okay? So I feel like she's equipped to be the one, Queen of Wands, to hold the Ace of Pentacles. She's equipped for this. But you're so guarded to her that you can't celebrate her because you won't give your intuition a chance. It's not funny. It's not. Because that'd be hurtful. Like, don't be trying to undercredit me, motherfucker. I play a better role in this connection than you do. And then now we got a neck and neck because you kind of trying to, you got me fucked up a little bit. Hello. So, King of Pentacles, what you gonna do, baby? Ten of Swords. You gonna learn that lesson. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt her. Her feelings gonna get hurt. That's gonna hurt you worse. Look who coming to clarify the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, you're going to go through a harsh ending. The woman, she's gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired of being patient and bearing with you because she knows what she deserves. She knows what she bringing to that table, and she's gonna get just frustrated with you. After she calmed down, she might talk to you again, but she's going to be upset, okay? And then the Sun is going to expose to you at that moment when you're at this Ten of Swords, everything that you need to know. That was your wish fulfillment. It made you happy. Your ships were sailing in. All you had to do was reciprocate the love. Be strong. Be courageous. Take the lead. You the emperor, right? So, the Sun. The Sun. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Look at that. We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hands, but you played it to the beat. And maybe those weren't your intentions, but hey, that's what it's looking like. I feel like y'all moved past it. Look, there's the reconciliation in the Chariot, overcoming with the Queen of Swords, but you need to learn this lesson. And I feel like it's going to be legit over. She's not going to be faking it. She ain't going to realize or know that she's going to ever deal with you again when she's done with you. But somehow later on she does. Right? Only because somehow this Ten of Swords is going to expose to you everything that it should have been. That you could have had it all. And you're not going to, it's not going to sit well with you what you could have had when it's your fault. That you ain't getting it. So then judgment comes in. That final decision you're supposed to been made, you ready to make it. Tell them about the judgment. What you ready to do? What you ready to do? You ready to deal with them ships that came on in? You ready to have that wish fulfillment? Oh, you ready to offer that love, huh? You ready to be strong? You ready to realize you the motherfucking emperor and what you scared of? You ready to go get that empress? Oh, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Kudos to you, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's all it had to be. That's all it had to be. And then you get in there and you offer that love that you've been wanting to offer, but you was holding back. And y'all reconcile, and it's a moment to celebrate. There's the Chariot, there's the Queen of Swords, the same thing that was on the bottom and the back. The only thing that was lacking is your investment. And your investment, once that investment goes in, you see fruition almost instantly. Your anxiety fades away by the passion that overcomes you. Look at that. It's like all that, the egotistical opposing fighting off, that dies out, and you stay into alignment with what makes you, what is true to you. It's haters though. People's coming your direction. I don't know if it's y'all direction. Because the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, that's your Eight of Wands is traveling. But I feel like it's coming right your way. Seven of Cups to the Judgment. Seven of Wands says you'll stay. It's the past. The past is coming back to haunt you. But you're going to stand your ground. I don't know if it's the Libra's past or yours, but somebody going to try it. But y'all still going to remain solid after that. But you might, you know, side-eyed a little bit, like, who the fuck is that and why? Nobody. And it's going to be known as soon as a motherfucker stand that ground. Seven of Wands. The person must have forgot their place, but don't worry. Give me 1 second, baby, because I'm about to remind them of it. Huh? Don't come over here fucking up my shit. Don't you come your ass over here messing with these people. I'm just saying. Sometimes people don't, they forget their place a little bit or step over it when they knew their place ought to be all the same. You've been knowing your place from the jump, but here you are overstepping the boundaries like I done set them in place for you. So let me do you a favor and me a favor and get your ass the fuck up out of here. You got to go. Bye-bye. See ya. Sometimes that's how you gotta handle motherfuckers because they don't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna just leave it there, Libra. And damn. Y'all not even Libra, y'all Taurus. Somebody definitely dealing with a Libra, and I called y'all Libra. The Libra's really like waiting on you. She's like, come on, Taurus, with your slow fucking ass. It's like, she cared about you so much that she get in waiting. She get herself in a good mood to wait because she know you're gonna be slow. And then she get in the waiting, and you know how it is when you care about somebody so much that you don't want to be their friend. You want to be with them. You want them to yourself. I don't want to be friends. I want you. So trying to be friends get hard for her. Even though she had a whole pep talk. But it's then trying to get in the role of being your friend when I want more than that. It just becomes difficult. Trying to limit my feelings for you when I want to put them all on your chest. Take all this love, baby. Talk about I got to step back and be in the friend zone. No. Fuck the friend zone. You mine. So it's a process. But you got to do some leap of faith taking. And I feel like you will, but it's going to be a process. And it's going to be hurtful for both people. And she probably going to get a lesson on her end, too, about waiting around on people when she got her worth and she know it. Right? That's what she'll learn while moving and leaving you behind, being so sure that she's done with you. And she could be done with you telling me, oh, I ain't dealing with him no more. I don't care what you say. I ain't going back to him. We'll see, baby. But I feel you. The spirit be having different plans than us. And not saying that your feelings aren't valid and you deserve any of this. I'm just saying that We live and we learn, and sometimes we lack the knowledge that we need. Sometimes we're too fucking scared, and the world been trying to control us with fear since the beginning of time. So, but that's not a good enough excuse to not get out there. I'm just saying. I feel like both parties should give grace on both sides, and it'll work out however it works out, okay? With that being said, y'all be blessed. Keep y'all energy protected. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed.